Thank you for subscribing and supporting this channel. Port calling kettle black. Arewa youths blast Akpabio for saying Emefiele is corrupt. Exactly. Who is Akpabio to say Emefiele is corrupt? How did he run the NDDC that was put under his care? How about the case that EFCC is having against him? Okay. How about the what is it, Ahmed Lawan's Senate committee that was probing NDDC during the Akpabio's time? Okay. And that same panel was headed by current Minister of Interior. Okay, so what is that con? Where is that man that they said what is his name? We call it honorable off your mic. Honorable off your mic. How can honorable off your mic now come and talk about Emefiele? So now Arewa youths are coming out for him now. That's Akpabio to tell him you cannot say Emefiele is corrupt because you are also corrupt. You don't have the moral justification. Both of you are corrupt. So don't come and claim innocence because you are now a Senate president. The Arewa Youth Forum has denounced Senate President Godswill Akpabio's recent comments blaming former CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele for Nigeria's economic challenges. Because he was saying, I know Akpabio was saying that they don't know what kind of charges to put on Emefiele again, that this corruption is just too much. So in a scathing response, the AYF accused Akpabio of hypocrisy, referring to the situation as the pot calling the kettle black. Exactly. The Youth Forum claimed that Akpabio's criticisms were a diversionary tactic to shift attention away from his own corruption allegations and ongoing cases with EFCC, as already mentioned. AYF highlighted the corruption allegations against Akpabio, including a reported 40 billion naira fraud in the Niger Delta Development Commission and over 86 billion naira contract scams. The youth group reminded Nigerians that the EFCC had previously invited Akpabio for questioning. Yes. So the AYF urged the public to see through Akpabio's diversionary tactics and emphasized the need for accountability and justice in addressing corruption allegations. So the group expressed disappointment at Akpabio's comment, suggesting that individuals with corruption allegations should not be making baseless accusations against others. So any discerning mind would not hesitate to conclude that Akpabio's outing was nothing but diversionary tactics, typical of the pot calling the kettle black, the group stated. So that is it actually. Akpabio has no any moral justification to say that Emefiele is corrupt. Yes, Emefiele is corrupt. Akpabio is also corrupt. Emefiele is in EFCC net. Akpabio has a cold EFCC case that is supposed to be reopened. So Emefiele was CBN governor and did all his corruption there. Akpabio was one-time governor of Akwa State and the one-time chairman of Niger Delta Development Commission. Okay, and I think at one time senator as well. So he is someone that also has that track record of corruption trailing him behind. So he has no moral justification to call someone else corrupt. And what for Akpabio, I'm telling you the truth. So now, the Arewa Youth Forum, AYF, they are the people now that have come out to say, Akpabio, stop it. What you are saying is a case of the pot calling the kettle black. Even though Emefiele cannot be exonerated, Akpabio also is supposed to be in the EFCC custody. Who among them that is not a thief? That is just the question. Emefiele, Akpabio, Ojizo Kalu, all the people that served under Buhari's government, all the people that are now serving under Tinubu's government, all of them have one baggage or the other. That is how bad it is. So got some comments here. Somebody saying Emefiele is now a northerner because he enriched those northerners that looted with impunity. Not a lie. Is that what we are talking about? They don't come back again for us. Okay, that's not what we're talking about, Avi. But it's true now. Emefiele stayed there for 9 years instead of staying, I think, 5 years. And why did it happen? Because he was playing to the gallery for the Northerners. They were using him. Buhari government used Emefiele enough. And so while Emefiele was doing that for them, he was also getting his own cut and taking his own. That is it. So now somebody saying he go open mouth while they talk rubbish. That is Akpabio they're talking about now. Okay? Someone who is corrupt more than what anyone else can imagine is blaming the same person that released the corrupt money for him for putting Nigeria into this mess. Anyway, Arewa youth have said it all. Pot calling kettle black. That is it. And that is true. What is the problem of this Arewa youth? That's what somebody saying here. What do they think they are? During Buhari 8 years, when their kinsman was the Senate president, they never utter a word to Buhari or the Senate president. This born to rule attitude should stop, and I expect the youth from the South to answer them and put them in their right position. You are answering them now. So if the only solution to Nigeria problem is separation, so be it, and let us have peace. Every tribe to his own tent. All this marriage of inconvenience should stop. All right, that is your opinion. Nigeria problem is that all political leaders, religious leaders, and traditional rulers, they are all corrupt. Okay, leaders. So many wicked leaders need to die for the country to grow. Not a joke. Not a joke. So what we're seeing here is that the Arewa Youth Forum is trying to tell or call Akpabio to order that he does not have moral justification to say that Emefiele is corrupt, because he himself too is very, very, very corrupt, very extremely corrupt. He's the same man that said what money cannot do, more money can do it. That's Akpabio in Akpabio. So after saying all of those things, he's also coming out now to castigate Emefiele. I don't know what EFCC is doing. EFCC is cherry picking in this their fight for corruption and arresting people. Go and take people, all these people, even the ones in power, invite them for questioning, collect their whatever certificate they have, and investigate them properly. You will not. You'll be chasing small people and people in opposition party. All right, so thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.